Okay, welcome guys to another live stream of Greater LA Dashcam. So I already finished that project down in Monterey Park, excuse me, in Rosemead. But I am driving through Monterey Park though. So basically we're on the west side of the San Gabriel Valley. When I recorded earlier, the storm was a little bit stronger. Right now it's kind of calmed down a bit, but it's still raining pretty strong out here. Uh, So right now, I am getting on the westbound 10 freeway, heading towards LA. I'm not a big fan of this interchange. Unfortunately, my AC is not working in this truck, so I have to clean the windshield with my hand because it's rough. Because right now it's starting to defrost. I mean, it's starting to fog up. I already turned on the defroster, but it's not working. So just before I started this live stream, I did find out that the hurricane officially entered as a tropical storm. So I have that title on there now because Hilary is now officially declared a tropical storm, and it's gonna hit directly towards Imperial County, San Bernardino Desert. Gonna hit Palm Springs. So we're gonna miss the eye of the storm here in LA. So I just popped open a window and it helps right now with the lack of visibility inside. I apologize if you didn't get to see anything for the first few minutes, just because I have been having issues with the AC, but I didn't know that the roster was also giving out too. Right now I'm in my beater. This is a 2003 Toyota Tacoma Freerunner with a V6 engine. It's been modded for yeah. So we're gonna get up here in Boyle Heights. I just got off the 5 freeway here at 4th Street. Since I'm already out in Boyle Heights, I might just show you guys what it's like driving on the 6th Street Bridge. So to my left of me is Hollenbeck Park. Okay, so here I am at Boyle and Whittier. We're about to drive onto the 6th Street Bridge. That girl looks very reminiscent of that girl from The Exorcist. So here we are, the 6th Street Bridge. And there's already people out here watching it rain from the bridge. They've tagged on this bridge several times already. They've already had to paint over it a few times. And they also put a lot of warning signs here not to climb on the bridge. You know how that goes here. Drive safe, people in LA. Don't slow down in rain. That's true. And so shout out to Bullhead here. So right now I'm not too far from downtown LA. And of course, right now I'm driving through Skid Row. Not sure what the hell this guy's doing. They already got tarps and everything set up here. So yeah, right now I am driving through Skid Row. Um, I'm surprised there's actually a few people still roaming around the streets. I mean, but there's a lot of tents set up here. Okay, so right now I'm driving southbound Cathedral. Not sure why the connections keep going in and out here, but you know what surprises me is that all these flower shops are still open. Like this lady right here, she still has her shop open right here. I'm on the corner of Lincoln and Caesar here. And there's even a caravan that just came in from San Diego. More specifically, that's where the border with TJ is. I'm surprised they're bringing in people from over there. Yeah, those are the shuttles that they offer when you cross when you cross the border with TJ and San Diego. I don't remember how much they cost, but it's a 3 hour trip from out in San Ysidro down to downtown LA. It makes multiple stops along the way though. And there's even some of the shuttles that take you down to the Cross Border Express. I hope I'm not boring everybody here. I know I see that there's only one person watching right now. There was at least seven here earlier. Okay, so I'm still driving southbound on San Pedro, south of Washington. Right now I'm driving through the streets of South Central, also known by the media as South LA. This guy just cut off this exposition. I keep losing connection, so if it keeps happening, I'm just gonna end the live stream in a little bit, but we'll see how it goes because right now the connection seems to be unstable, especially since I'm on T-Mobile. So I used to have Verizon back in the day, but even though the service is really good, we were just paying too much for cell phone service. Guy doesn't even have working tail lights since the third brake light works. Guy, he's wearing shorts. This guy is. He kind of has that singing in the wrist. So I just got a notification on my phone that Karen Bass, the mayor here in LA, she used to be our congresswoman, by the way. But the point is, right now she's live on TV talking about Tropical Storm Hilary. Um, I'll watch it later, but right now I just want to show you guys what it's like driving out here. See, this guy is turning left. I hope he's not bullshitting me right there driving. Oh, come on, man. This guy doesn't even know how to drive, and he doesn't even have working tail lights, for Christ's sake. Clueless drivers of SoCal, how are you? So far, it feels like regular rain. Yes, it does feel like regular rain. That's gonna change soon with this system coming in. Not only was that expedition driving very sloppily, didn't even stop at the ramp meter, which is what we call traffic signals on the freeway. Darkling 7884, yes, I know you watch my videos all the time. Just wait until noon, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Oh yeah, definitely. So for those of you who didn't watch my earlier live stream, I did spot a car crash early this morning. It was on the it was at the 605 freeway interchange just north of the 60. There was a vehicle that lost control and it hit another vehicle because which I can already tell you. Oh damn! Even here, I just saw this idiot in the Chevy just cut off that Mitsubishi right now. Look, that Mustang just flipped out right now. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but it was on the far left shoulder. It's on the express lane. I'm just hoping nobody slams into that guy, by the way. Yeah, but he is blocking both of the express lanes. Let's just hope that driver makes it out there. There's our bad expedition driver right there, and I didn't even try catching up right now. I'm doing 55 on the freeway because it's kind of hard to see right now, and traffic is going very very slow, understandably because of the storm that's coming. All right, clueless drivers of SoCal. All right, I'll see you whenever I get a chance again. I mean, I get that it's raining, but we need to brake so much. So right now I'm going about 57, 58-ish miles an hour. Trying to move over to the right. So I'm waiting for this car to pass. Okay, so now I'm transitioning over from the southbound 110 onto the westbound 105. I'm just gonna do a loop around the west side of town, just so I can show you guys what it's like driving right now. See, I'm going less than 60 miles an hour, and I have cars that are flying past me, even with this rain. Oh yeah, car can't flip. Hello. Yes. And I'm assuming you're used to tropical storms and hurricanes, so it's not new to you. But this is gonna be my very first tropical storm here in LA. The last time we had a tropical storm here in the LA area, it was back sometime in the 1930s. I don't remember exactly what year. But I think it was 1937, if I'm not mistaken. So right now I'm driving on the westbound 105. I'm in the vicinity of SoFi Stadium, U2 Theater. Yeah, we're about a mile away from SoFi Stadium right now. This truck's flying. I'm going 55, and this guy has to be doing at least 70. This guy has zero fuck. So right now, about 2 miles away from LAX. I won't be surprised if there's going to be any flight delays heading to or from LAX, and even airports nearby too, like Hollywood, Burbank, Ontario, Long Beach Airport, Palm Springs. I heard Palm Springs got very slammed with the storm. As of yesterday afternoon, they were already getting lightning strikes and heavy rainstorms over there. The eye of the storm is going to hit like right directly near the California Arizona border. I usually don't come to this part of town a lot, but and I hate coming to this part of town because this freeway always gets clogged up the ass here. That's why they call it the 405 because it takes at least 4 or 5 hours to get anywhere. So for you guys that are not familiar with this area, I'm right now northbound on the 405 freeway right near LEX. Um, I'm in the vicinity of Inglewood. Now the storm is picking up steam in this part of town. Right now, right now I'm on the border with Culver City and the LA neighborhood of Westchester. Right now I just passed the Univision Studios right now. Okay, so now I'm at the 405 northbound, right by the 90. The 90 takes you to Marina Del Rey. It's actually the shortest freeway in the entire LA region. It's only like 2.5 miles long, or somewhere along those lines. They were trying to build a full-scale freeway along Lawson Avenue, but I'm not sure what happened there. But they never ended up building the entire leg of the freeway. And I guess it's for the better, you know. You guys ever been to Tito's Tacos here in Culver City? They have some of the they have some of the best tacos here in LA. I will say though, it's like more of an Americanized Mexican restaurant. It's not really like authentic Mexican, but I will say I do love the food there. So to my right is Tito's Tacos right there. I'm not sure if you can see the sign of it. Maybe not. If you ever come to LA, try Tito's Tacos. I highly recommend it. Okay, so right now I'm gonna transition to the eastbound 10. I'm gonna drive back towards downtown LA. Yeah, I'm just driving around in a loop just to show you guys what it's like driving um, through the early stages of the storm. Obviously, I'm not gonna go out on the road when the worst of the storm hits, just because I don't know how bad it's gonna be. This is my first time. This is my first time ever going through a tropical storm here in LA, so I don't know what to expect. If a Mexican tells you to go get these tacos, do it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm on the west side of LA right now. I'm driving on the eastbound 10 through the neighborhood of Palms. Palms is one of the west side communities here in LA. Thomas Henry, is there no traffic because it's Sunday or the storm? Mostly because of the storm. Even on Sundays, it's really busy. During this time of year, especially right now that it's summer, there's a lot of traffic on this freeway, especially heading westbound towards Santa Monica, because a lot of people go to the beach during this time of year. So right now the freeways are emptier than normal. So oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my goodness. There's a Tesla Model Y that slipped out here, and it's taking up 2 lanes of traffic right now. You know that's actually incident number 4 that I've seen this morning already. There was that accident that I found the 605 at the 60, and then that car that slipped out on the 110 right by Gage on the express lane, and now this one. There was another one that I saw earlier, but I don't remember where it was. Daniel Vera looks normal, but for now it'll get worse in the afternoon. That's true. That's true. That's right. Right now, I'm heading back home right now because I am not gonna I'm not gonna weather this out on the street. Right right now, I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna take shelter with my family because I don't wanna be out on the street. And I suggest anybody in the LA area or in San Diego, anywhere in SoCal in general, stay off the road if you can. So right now I'm on the eastbound 10. I'm driving right on the border with with the neighborhoods of West Adams and Mid City right now. If you guys are familiar with the West Adams district, it's one of the nicer neighborhoods here in LA. A lot of historic houses here. You want to know something about this segment of the 10 freeway? This section over here was the early example of the carpool lane. That's why this freeway has a weird division. But obviously, the years passed by and they decided not to call it a carpool anymore, and these are just like ordinary regular lanes. They should have just built a traditional carpool, but that was back in the 70s. So, and so right now I'm just west of downtown LA right now. I had a gut feeling. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna slow down, and good thing I did. And this curve is also prone to accidents too, by the way. But right now it seems very normal. So right now it's not as heavy as the rain that's hitting this part of town right now. I'm just immediately south of downtown LA. I'm on the 110 South, right between Adams and Exposition. So right now I'm on the vicinity of USC. So we just passed by the Galen Center, and then you can see the Stadium behind these trees. So I just got off the freeway here on the 110 at Martin Luther King. You know, back in the old days, this street used to be called Santa Barbara Avenue. That was until about 1982 when they renamed the street after the late Dr. Martin Luther King. Yeah, every city has their own areas with accidents. I'll keep that in mind if I do ever go to San Diego in the rain. There's so many homeless encampments under freeway underpasses and overpasses. It's just so sad here. There's the legacy that that former mayor Eric Garcetti left us after like after he left office. He didn't want to deal with the homeless problem, and then the new mayor Karen Bass stepped in a little bit. I've seen some areas that have improved because of the homeless cleanups, but you know we're still dealing with the remnants of the homeless crisis from the pandemic. Yeah, I drove through Skid Row not that about half an hour ago earlier. If once the live stream ends, you can go back and you can see how Skid Row looks like. There were a lot of tents set up and not a lot of people walking out in the streets, but there were a select few out there that were still roaming around the streets. And this is a street that I featured so many times in my channel. This is Avalon Boulevard. It used to be a four-lane roadway, but then they added these stupid bike lanes that maybe less than 1% of the population uses out here, and that has resulted in more traffic congestion, and it's also resulted in a lot of driver entitlements here. Sometimes I'm driving legally, and then I see a Nissan Altima go on the left turn pocket or on the right turn area, and they just blow through, passing all traffic that they can. I already see an ambulance up ahead or a fire truck. There's maybe a there's maybe a storm related emergency. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm already within the vicinity of where I live, but I'm just gonna give you guys a little tour of my neighborhood here. That's true. I know this. There's a mom with her child here. There's quite a few people still out here on the street, but most of them are in their vehicles, not so much on foot. But on a normal day, there's a high pedestrian activity here. So right where that Louisiana Fried Chicken is on that corner, that used to be a building that burned down during the 1965 riots. And for years, that parcel of land was empty until like the early to mid 2000s. I've lived so long in this neighborhood that I still remember it, and I was in my teens during that time. I only live 15 minutes away from downtown LA. but I haven't really visited downtown LA as much as I used to these days, just because of all the things I've been hearing on the news that there's been all these smash and grab robberies, or sometimes the homeless attack you on the street. It's gotten so bad. I try not to go out to any public places out in downtown. That is South LA. Yes, it is South Central. Also to the locals. You're around Figueroa going down Main. I'm actually on Central. Well, actually, I was on Central. Now I'm driving westbound on Martin Luther King. Oh yes, yes, and okay, yeah. So you're talking about earlier. Okay, my bad. Yes, I was around there. I was on the 110 South, and yeah, I did come from that direction. I was coming eastbound on Martin. I was eastbound on King, and I did pass Main earlier. Okay, so right now I'm driving southbound on McKinley. So what do you think is gonna happen in LA? We might get a lot of rain. I don't think it's gonna flood here. I heard that in the desert it's gonna be a lot worse. So I don't anticipate any any damage, but we might get a lot of heavy downpour, maybe some lightning strikes. I don't know. I personally don't like lightning strikes. I was on vacation one summer in Mexico. We had a monsoon storm out in Sinaloa, which is in the northwestern part of the country, and we got hit by a storm over there. And I mean, the lightning wasn't that big of a deal, but um, because you were hurtled inside, but I just say not moving. But as soon as the storm got worse, the thunder was just super loud, and it almost shattered the window of the house where I was staying at. Probably one of my that's probably the trauma that I've had since then. It's a tropical storm. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you so much and I'll catch you guys on the next one.